I used to be so hard on myself that when I first started practicing the opposite, right, being gentle with myself, it actually felt very weird, right? It didn't feel right. I learned that Chris is to be treated in a way that, you know, people need to be hard on him, right? And then he needs to be hard on himself, right? And then somehow, some way, that equates to growth. I don't fully remember if I ever did this, but something inside of me kind of recalls a time that I would actually scream at myself in a mirror, right? I do remember standing in front of a mirror and just being like crazy with myself, just like so serious with myself, you know. Like, so when you think that being hard on yourself equals growth, raise your hand if you've been there. Raise your hand if you know why you've been there. Raise your hand if you know why you've been hard on yourself. Yeah, we got this shit from our parents, who got it from their parents, who got it from their parents, who got it from their parents, and who got it from their parents, who got it from generational trauma, right? So we are here to break the fucking patterns. I used to be completely convinced that I had to be hard on myself to be successful, to grow, to have a solid foundation for my life, to, you know, to just be going somewhere, right? But it's wild too, because at least when I look at it this way, when a parent is hard on their child, and when I say child, I'm literally, referring to between the ages of newborn and like 5 years old. With everything that I've learned, I'm just going to say it straightforward. That's not the way that things work. Right? First and foremost, because does it even make sense to be hard on a child? Not in this fucking universe, it doesn't. I'll tell you that much right now. How would a child react to a parent being hard on it? I'm just going to go straight into the fabrics. Guilt, shame, unworthiness. And then not only that, but then the child learns to be hard on themselves, right? The way that we live our lives is entirely based on how we learned to be and how we learned to allow others to be with us in childhood, right? And so we live life based on that. The way that we treat ourselves is entirely just repetition compulsion. It's based on patterns that we learned in childhood. Oh, my parents were hard on me, so I'm going to be hard on myself, right? I mean, anybody can do what they want to do. I don't get to control other people's lives, but based on everything that I've learned, being gentle with yourself is the key. It's not about being hard on yourself, right? For anyone that thinks that being hard on yourself is the answer, I encourage that person or those people to self-reflect, to look at why they think being hard on themselves is the answer. You might just find that you got that from somebody else who also felt the same way about themselves that got that from somebody else. I'm talking about generational trauma here. But what I am going to say is that, and I'm not like, totally out of being hard on myself. There are still some times that I kind of like fall back into the old pattern, right? The old behavior, right? Chris deserves to be hard on himself. Chris deserves other people to be hard on himself. This dictatorship, right? This authoritarian. The more I heal, the more I laugh at it, because I look at it's wild, like when a child, when a parent is hard on the child, that doesn't blossom the child. It doesn't. It shuts them down, right? But then when you get on a child's level and you're gentle with the child, right? Hey, buddy, it's okay. I understand you're having a hard time with this. Not, you little piece of shit! No. No. Nobody wants that. Not even, the person who still believes that being hard on themselves is the fucking answer to life and to growth. No. Being hard on yourself. Again, people can do whatever they want to. But, you can let go. You can let go, you can relax, you can ease the muscles, and you can step into the space that is gentle with the self. You can let some tears out, you can cry, you can take a nice deep breath, you can scream if you need to, right? But and I have been hard on myself. I've been excruciatingly hard on myself throughout my life. I learned that from somebody else. It's not mine. Chris doesn't have to be hard on himself. And I no longer equate that with growth. I used to think that I really had to be hard on myself and push myself and no. No, Chris can be easy with himself. Chris can be gentle with himself. Chris can be realistic and set boundaries and standards and all that stuff. But the more I heal, the more gentle I am with myself. The more gentle I am with myself, the more I realize that being hard on myself never did equate to growth. What I can say it did equate to, though, is going far enough into being hard on myself that I realized it's not the answer. So I am grateful for that. Being hard on myself actually did teach me that it was not the answer, which then had me pivot in a different direction. Oh, I can be soft with Chris. I can be gentle. It's okay. Chris is human. Chris is going to make mistakes. He's going to not know things, and then he's going to learn things, and that's wonderful, and that's great. But that self-talk with the inner child of, hey, buddy, it's okay. People were really hard on you growing up. It's because they were hard on themselves, because they learned to be hard on themselves by other people that were hard on them. Generational trauma. Let's break that. Let's break that.